Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Now Hurts will call his own number, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Hurts going to keep it on the option, and he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Taken down back at the 42.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Fake to give, now it's Hurts. He'll step up and run this. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Man in motion is Smith. On the handoff, this is Barkley. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The Niners offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Azeez Ojulari on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He's going to have a Niners first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the lines. It's 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 42.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Here's a 3rd down and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Gibson now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
To the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Man in motion is Brown. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He tore across Miles. Gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Here's Braden Mann now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And this will be incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
San Francisco.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll send their tight end left. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Finding his tight end, Farrell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
49ers.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And a 49er first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Looking to create a little spark here on third down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10.
Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2
We
yards.
call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Purdy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. Again for McCaffrey running right. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Snow continuing to fall as we get set for the second half. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Jackson on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Play fake to McCaffrey. No chance at all. He'll go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Third, they need 8. Here's Purdy. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. That's Goddard in motion. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Hurts. He'll step up and run this. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
3rd and goal.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
That's Goddard in motion. 3rd and goal for Hurts. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Eagles 7, 49ers 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Niners offense make their way out and take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That one complete to Brian Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 25-yard line.
2nd and inches. A tight end in motion now. the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's in! Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here?
The 49ers will...
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll try to drive forward. It's not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give them about 5 yards.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's once again, it's Barkley. He'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll step up and run.
Hurts on the keeper. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. With Barkley, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurts. This is caught at 2. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Saquon. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Shipley. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Now Hurts. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
You have to wonder if we look back at the end of this game, Mike, and say, was this a prime opportunity for this offense that they blew after that 3rd down sack? Opportunity to take the lead here late in the game, and instead, I think there's a real decision about whether or not they should just take the 3 and chip away at this lead.
Here it is, 4th down and goal. Hurts now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will score! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the 49er 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's third down.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. McCaffrey. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. On the run, McCaffrey.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
One last shot now for Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans, we have to battle the roadways. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.